So there's a ton of buzz around OpenAI's next big model. Inside the company, they've got a code name for it, Spud. And from what we're hearing, this could be their biggest leap forward yet. So let's break down everything we know.
Right, so what's the deal with this thing? You've probably seen it called GPT-6, maybe even GPT 5.5 online, but it seems like all signs point to this one internal project, Spud. The problem is, the details are a real mix of official statements, some juicy internal leaks, and, let's be honest, a whole lot of speculation.
So in this explainer, we're going to cut through all that noise. We're going to separate the facts from the rumors and really dig into what this new model could mean for, well, everything. Okay, first things first, let's start with what we actually know for sure. This is the stuff coming directly from OpenAI's own leadership. And this is a really big one. In a memo that got out, CEO Sam Altman didn't just promise a slightly smarter chatbot. No, he's framing this thing as a tool that could literally, quote, accelerate the economy. I mean, that is a massive, massive claim to make. And it's not just Sam. OpenAI's president, Greg Brockman, added another really important layer here. He's making it super clear that this isn't just some quick updates. Spud is the culmination of years of deep research, with a bunch of breakthroughs all finally coming together in one model.
All right, so let's just quickly recap the key facts. 1. Pre-training is finished. 2. It's a genuine next-generation model. 3. They're pitching it as an economic game changer. And 4, and this one is really telling, they actually renamed their product team to AGI Deployment. You just don't make a move like that unless you think you're on the cusp of something truly huge.
Now, to really understand just how all-in OpenAI is on Spud, we have to talk about what they were willing to sacrifice to build it. And that brings us to the shocking shutdown of their amazing video model, Sora. So why'd they do it? It pretty much boils down to this one jaw-dropping number, $15 million. That's the estimated cost to run Sora for a single day. One of their own team leads even said the economics were, quote, completely unsustainable. So you can see the strategic dilemma they face, right? You've got Sora on one side, insanely cool but unbelievably expensive with a really unclear path to making money. And on the other side, you have Spud, which is right at the heart of their core mission and their plans for a future IPO. So shutting down Sora wasn't just about saving cash, it was about redirecting their most precious resource, all those high-end GPUs, to their #1 priority. Okay, so we've covered the solid facts. Now, let's wade into the more exciting stuff, the informed speculation. Based on reports and what experts are saying, here's what Spud is actually expected to be able to do. The general consensus is pointing to 4 huge leaps forward. We're talking about way deeper reasoning, a big jump in what's called Agentic AI, much better handling of video and documents, and the ability to process way more information without getting confused. Okay, let's pause on that term Agentic AI because it's absolutely crucial. This is about moving way beyond just asking an AI a question. An agentic system is one you can give a high-level goal to, and it will figure out the steps, use different tools, and actually work on its own to get the job done. This is where people think the real productivity explosion is going to come from. So how is OpenAI going to deliver all this power to us? Well, the big rumor is a unified desktop Superapp. Just imagine merging ChatGPT, their coding tools, and their browser all into one seamless experience. For developers especially, that would be a total game changer, and a direct shot at competitors like Anthropic. This all sounds amazing, for sure, but it leads to the one question everybody keeps asking. When are we actually going to see it? Well, there's no official date, but these prediction markets give us a pretty good idea. Right now, places like Manifold Markets are showing a 65% chance we see a release before the end of 2026. That goes up to 92% by the end of 2027. So the community definitely expects it, just maybe not as soon as all the hype might suggest. And you've got to remember, OpenAI is not working in a bubble here. The competition is absolutely fierce. You have Google, Anthropic, Meta, and others all sprinting to build their own next-gen models. That intense pressure is a huge reason for OpenAI's super aggressive timeline. So, as we start to wrap this up, it's pretty clear that Spud is way more than just another update. It really feels like it represents a fundamental shift in strategy for OpenAI. I mean, just look at the journey they've been on. In 2022, they basically launched the AI revolution for the public with ChatGPT. By 2025, they were in what you could call a code red battle, with competitors popping up everywhere. And now, with Spud, they're making a huge push into productivity. trying to make AI a core engine of the actual economy. And that brings us right back to Sam Altman's incredibly bold claim that this model can accelerate the economy. So the real question we're left with is this: are we about to watch AI transform from just a really helpful tool into a true, undeniable engine of progress? With Spud, it seems like OpenAI is betting its entire future that the answer is yes.